Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to part 2 of the No Place Like Home coding project series. And in this part of the coding project, I will be showing you how to actually open the software, put in the codes to HyperResearch, and also how to make it ready for an actual transcription. So first of all, what we want to do is we want to have this open again, this file. So like I showed you all previously, you type in no place like home, go to the actual interviews section, and then on the second tab, which is titled codebook, click on the codebook tab, and we'll have these that are already brought up, so we can refer back to them when we're putting in the codes to HyperResearch. So what we want to do now is we want to open up the HyperResearch software, which I have it already here on my desktop to make it easier. So click on the HyperResearch. And then what we want to do is we want to go to create new HyperResearch study. So click on this, and then this is going to give us a blank slate in which we're going to be inputting our codes. So the reason why I'm showing you all this video is so let's say you ever want to start up a new code book or just want to know the process of creating a code book. Well, this will be good in order to get the process started, and also have it ready so you can start coding interviews. So what you want to do is you want to first look at the different tabs and start off with first putting the codes. So let's go to new group code. As I mentioned in the previous video, the group codes are the ones that are in bold. So for this, in this case, move will be the group code, and then the subcode will be move 1, and you would just go to new code in order to input the subcodes. And then what you would do is you would then copy and paste the description and put it under here in order to just remind you of what move means. And you could do the same for the subcodes. So yeah, so once you put in all the codes, which can take a while, it can probably take a couple minutes to put in all these codes, put in all your codes, you then want to basically open up a text file. And in this case, we want to open up the actual interviews from the Place Like Home project. So in this case, I will be searching for a file to upload, so I can show us a demonstration on how to upload a transcription file. So my computer is kind of slow, have so many files, so many documents in this computer that it could take a while. But let's take, for example, transcription JS 7. So we can open that up. So bam, as you can see, it has uploaded the entire interview for us so we can start coding. So now that we have our interview uploaded, code book not completely filled up, but you get the point. We then go to Untitled, Save As, Demo. I just titled it as Demo for the meantime. And we gotta make sure that we also title the study, because at the moment there basically is no title for the actual study. Well, yeah, for the actual study. So now what we want to do next, after we have already put a title to the study, we want to go to rename cases. So for this, I think it would just be much easier if you just, for every case, you put in the actual name of the transcription file, so it could be nice and organized. So I guess in this case, transcription underscore Jess underscore 7. And then every time you code, let's say we code this as move 1, that will show up as this part of this transcription file. So let me just show you one that's completed so I can make it easier to explain. But in this case, they just quit, open up again HyperResearch. I'm gonna show you all the codebook that I completed for the No Place Like Home project. So this is one that's been already completed, and as you can see, these are the cases. And every case associates itself with the transcription file. So in this case, let's go to Spring 2016 Esteban Adame, second transcription. These are all the codes that I coded for that transcription. So let's click on, I don't know, oh, let's actually go to our finding aid, and let's see, let's say we wanna know what are the violations / problems of the unit, and let's say the times they mention parking. So violation 9, and once we click it, it would actually bring up the actual transcription file associated to that case. So that's kind of why it's easier if you just title this as the transcription file. So in this case, it brought up this violation 9. And if you scroll down, it's going to bring up this second violation. And then, let's say we want to do safety in the neighborhood. Click on it, and it brings up all this. So yeah, this was just a quick run through of how to set up HyperResearch, upload the codes, and also upload the transcription files so y'all can start coding. And let me just show you the code book once it's completed. When it's completed, basically the code book will look something like this. And as you can see, this is the group code, these are the subcodes. And you might wonder why there's two the same. Well, the thing is, I basically made sure that the codes were associated themselves with that group code. So just for documentation reasons, but it's not really that necessary in order for you to do that. But if you wanted to, you can associate it with the actual group code. But it already does it. It technically already does it once you put it in, and then it'll associate itself with the group code. So yeah, and then whenever you want to rename the code, you can always click on rename. Whenever you want to recode, you can always click on which code you want to recode. So yeah, this was just a quick run through of the code book. When it's completed, the actual file that shows the codes that have been coded, and then the transcription file that shows you all the codes that are associated. So yeah, this was just a quick run through, and I hope you learned something from this video. If you have any questions, you can always email me, or you can talk to Professor McKay for any further information. So yeah, thanks, and we will see you in the third video, which I will show a demonstration on how to code for specific codes in an interview. So I'll show a demonstration on how to do that, and also how to do more reports for y'all to use for, you know, mapping projects or of any sort. Thank you.